Hello everyone, this is my review of the Tonowari action figure. This is my very first review that I'm doing, so if you could please cut some slack. I'm not the best at these things. But yes, this is Tonowari. He has nice detailing. He is on his base with a pretty avatar symbol there. I will take him off that later. And this is from Fallen Toys. But this is actually the first thing I bought from Fallen Toys. He is the Jake Sully figure. So you can see my ring in the background. This is the Jake Sully figure. He comes with his scale gun, his little knife which pops out of his sheath quite easily, and also his tomahawk axe. He has nice detailing. He has his kuru. He has this grenade belt and 22 points of articulation, like Tonowari. Well, as I'll explain later in the video, there is a crucial difference between these two. Okay, so let's jump right into Tonowari. Yes, he is. I'm just going to take him off camera for a second to steady him. No, he's lopsided. Okay, there he is. No way, look at the camera. He's a bit shy. Okay, so we're just gonna measure him now. He is, I'm gonna say, he is about 22 centimeters, which I'd say calculates into 8.5 inches. So he's 8.5 inches, or around 8.5 inches. So, don't worry. One sec. I'm just gonna lift this. Just taking the camera down. So this is Tonowari. Fell over. Classic mistake. Yes, he has these tattoos on his face. He has his cat-like eyes. He has his kuru braid down here, made out of plastic. Want to make that out of rope. Just let's take him off his base, which has the nice pretty little avatar symbol on there. Okay, so he has this spear, ceremonial spear, and this hunting knife, which is probably made out of obsidian. I don't know, this is quite, well, I'm not new to the avatar concept. It's just the knife and the Metkayina people, but never mind. Oh, speaking of Metkayina, Tonowari is the chief of them. If you've seen the first one, then you know what the Olo Ekitan is. He is the Olo Ekitan of the Metkayina clan. So, just gonna put him down for a second, and I'm going to add some more height onto this so that we can see him better. Yes, this is Tonowari, and I'm going to take a look at his about the story behind him, his articulation, his detailing, how accurate to the movie he is, and then I'm going to sum it all up. Okay, so let's take a look at articulation. He's got good wrist articulation that swivels. He also has double jointed elbow, which is kind of nice. He also has a head which turns 3 popped off. Probably not a good thing. Pops back on really easily though. Turns all the way around, but don't risk it too much. Has a nice up and down. Has his obsidian knife in this hand. Another double jointed elbow and wrist swivel. Has a nice little ab crunch there. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a gap forming, but that's alright. He has definitely got good articulation. Oh, I'm doing splits. It's really hurting me. It's really hurting me. It's alright. He also has double jointed knee as well. Does this bit bend? Does this bottom one bend? I don't want to push it. And the bottom one doesn't bend apparently. And then he has this wrist one and this sort of pushes back there. So that is his articulation. Now let's get on to story. The story of him is that he is the chief of the Metkaina clan, or the oceanic people of Pandora. So you can see he has this paddle-like tail here, which is made out of rubber. Nice change from the plastic, which they use to swim, the Metkaina. He also has ocean-like hands designed for paddling, and I'm guessing that if his hands were open, it would be webbed. So on the other side. And then he has these legs, which I'd say would help for paddling as well. 360 waist, which is always good to know. Then his feet, well, he must have incredible muscle strength to propel himself through the water. The tail would also help with that, I imagine, but never mind. Oh, speaking of the tail, it pops off a lot, as you can see. Doesn't take that much effort, but it pops back on really easily, like this. So, yeah. Now on to story. In the story of Avatar, as I said, he's the chief, but I think the story behind all these like eccentric clothing and the tattoos is if you have the tattoos on it, then, well, if you have more tattoos on the face, the arms and chest, you are a warrior. So, yes, Jake here is not part of the Metkaina clan, so he does not have any tattoos on his body. Maybe on his human body, but that died. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. So I'd say Tonowari is a warrior as well as a fisherman. So more tattoos on the arms means you're a fisherman, more on the face, chest, and at times the arms means that you are a warrior. But there again, I guess all the fishermen can fight, so they're sort of like fish warriors, not fisherman warriors. And oh yeah, so I'd say there's a fish skin loincloth here, and this leather belt which goes round. Yeah, it's like these details on his tail up here. Sorry for the camera here. He also has this shawl, which I imagine we made out of like maybe seaweed and coral, maybe mixing with like some fibres. Nice. This does not come off, so when I place it on a different figure like Jake here, it doesn't work. So yeah. Oh, he also has this battle arm, which I'd say is from a giant crab and made out of leather. So this is the crab part, this is the leather part. Then I say, but this is made out of akula teeth. The akula is the killer whale or great white shark of this world, as my dad suggested. So, oh, yes. And I guess for him to wear that means that he is incredibly brave and that he can fight, which in a society where everyone is a warrior means that he must be very well respected. Hence why he's carrying his two weapons. He has his typical braided black hair for a Navi. He also has the kuru on the end, which he will use to connect to his skin wing, which is a flying creature, which if I just go around for a second and grab it, it is featured there. That's a skin wing right there. In the Avatar The Way of Water visual dictionary book, I got this for Christmas, so I've been attached to it ever since. And sorry, that's Jake. Where is it? Ah, yes, here he is. There's a whole section devoted to Tonowari and to Jake as well. So, yes. It's quite weird, actually, because a lot of the figures that Jake can say, the Natiri of this, are built in solely out of plastic. So it's nice to see some, like, rubber element added into it. A more natural fibre. Well, not natural, but you know what I mean. Plastic pollutes. So, yes. And also, if I get close enough, yes, he has these cat-like eyes and cat-like ears. The Navi is actually communicate feelings, and the eyes is just for them to survive. And the broad nose is also a sign of whether there's someone's a Navi or a normal Navi or Avatar. So yes, just to remind you, this is my first review, and my channel is not just about Avatar. It is about everything really, like Pacific Rim, maybe some Avengers things and stuff, and yes, Avatar, as you can see. But I think it will mainly be about Avatar because this range has a wide selection of it. So yes, this is the Tonowari figure review from Everything Everywhere All at Once. So I hope you enjoyed it, folks. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.